My mic was muted. Alright, we're live, and we're gonna do some little bit of Destiny 2, do the new weekly story, and then look at some Starfield. Oh, Grandmasters next week. Okay. Apparently Battlegrounds, like the main Battlegrounds, are pretty much most of the Nightfalls this season, so great, can't wait to suffer through all that. I'm gonna try to scan cannon out. Targeted redaction. What approach that one of this? Let's see. I'll just go. I can go outlaw triple tap. I love outlaw. Hurricane has explosive lights and auto load. That looks good. Alright, let's go to the throne wall. Craft these weapons. Wait a minute, this can get propulsive brace? Okay, I want to fuck around with the Regna with the repulsive brace and destabilizing. Then again, I wouldn't use destabilizer for this. I think we're still. Right, auto loading, spike grenades. Increase blast radius, increase speed. Let's go with velocity. I think I'll take that. Let's check that. Big corkscrew. I need 2 levels for master working it. Put range on this. Alright, let's go through. Let's go to helm. Oh right, I forgot they raised the cap on that.
See you, Guardian. Ready to get back out there.
Beloved,
Hey, hi. Hey, it's high busty.
champion of violence, bearing tides raw and sweet as bitten sores. A voice from the deep whispers, in your immortality, Erismorn, may you never cease your demand for vengeance. I refuse. In time, I will destroy this hive form alongside the rest. Its power has no hold over me. Ziggurat will not fall to might alone. Every clash of blades invigorates her. Even now she feeds, as she has fed since the first red cough, the first war song. Still, I savor every tithe. Their strength thrills me, and there are so many old debts to repay. But this is not the time. The cards speak of change. A ripple is cast. A great shadow rises from the sea of blood. Something is coming.
Libera. Okay, just reading stuff we heard. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Everbursts. So is Storm. Yeah, I like the armor I already have. Alright, now we gotta do a test out the Spire. Solar Stasis. This Stasis to try. Okay, I want to do new grasps again. I'll figure out renew. I'll get a look at the new grasp build later. I forgot what I used for it.
Do you hear it? The thrumming of her battle song. Xivu Arath's brood has come.
We will make of my sister's court a battlefield.
Hey, she's here.
You'll need to move that arc energy to those crystals.
Shit.
The helium drinkers. The Ammonites. We sounded their end with our blades. The Ecumene. The Harmony. They wailed in terror as we sang their extinction.
Yeah, and then we'll fuck you up.
Humanity has joined the chorus of our war eternal.
What is she doing? Xivu Arath issues her challenge.
You've
Where's the
really
chest?
done it now. You need to chase Xivu's goons out of here before they take over.
Where's the secret this time?
Guardian, press on.
Oh,
Eris Morn, meet me as Hive, and send forth your brood. Have your liars pay tribute to their god, so I may see her vengeance.
oh, guess I'll give the chest another time.
The void light will pull you in. Break its hold over you, Guardian. Transmute your charged light within the ritual circle.
Alright. Wait, can we theoretically, like, keep these? Never mind. Also, they broke my fucking crystal.
Destroy them, Guardian.
Alright. Got launched. Okay, white crystals. Alright, easy round. I heard that the boss may not be the Zebra Rock boss. Hopefully we get the Zebra boss.
Eris Morn,
Star Pizza
your brood
Division.
arms themselves with my brother's mantle. Your acolytes pay tribute by my brother's law. Feed your worm as I feed mine.
We subverted
I
your
shall
tribute.
test my strength against your vengeance. We will have our tithes. You drove my sister to her throne, and she found true death by your comprehension. You chased my brother to his throne, and he fell as his children by your assiduity.
And so you will fall.
Come! My court is war, and you will find me there.
Yeah, she is vengeance.
We must drive Zebu Aroth from this place, or she will overrun the throne world and take the tithes I am owed.
You crave as I crave. You love as I love. Prove yourself with your existence, as I have proved my own. I will kill you over and over, forever and ever. Our war is as my brother's love. I hunt.
Oh, come on.
I am no sister to you.
That's Scorn. I want a new boss.
One of Savathun's experiments. Really? Go get him!
Ooh. Was that Shrieker always there? Oh. I guess it's just a rare thing. Okay, yeah. But I was right. The fact that it's random, that you may not even get the new boss, kind of feels off in terms of the story.
You know that there is only war. You prove my logic true. Meet me in blood. Match me in violence. Our broods will feed us with their tribute.
Zebu Aroth. When this is finished, you will turn and run, and your worm will gnaw at you as if you were a buried corpse. You will have no tribute then, and you will starve.
This isn't over. Zebu will keep coming until she wins her war.
We need to rethink our plan.
No, Our plan needs no revision. Her presence proves its efficacy. We must press on. We can't fight her, but we can hold the line until a way forward is found. Guardian, proceed to the Witch Queen's wretched oubliette. Claim the tithes before Xivu Arath takes them as spoils of her eternal war. I don't like this. You don't need to.
Alright, now we can actually fight the new boss. It looks like, if I remember correctly, I think it's like Zolbok. Oh god, that like my dinner is starting to get off.
See you, Guardian. Ready to get back out there.
All right, you're here. This is serious, so listen, and listen good. Xivu Arath's forces got into the throne world. This wasn't part of the plan, but it's bad news for everybody. Savathun's been hoarding powerful creatures in those summoning pits for a long time. Partially to study, but also to keep them out of the hands of her sister. If Xivu is able to take that extra power for herself, forget it! We're all dead! You need to claim those tithes. I hate seeing it all wasted on that weirdo heiress, but it's better than the alternative. Time to get to work, hero.
Alright. Mission Conjure. Alright, let's fight Discount Zolmok. Let me get my pinnacle first. Let's grab a card. Redraw. Collection of cards scouting. Let's see which weapon fighter would be decent resident as possible. This is an exotic engram. Alright, let's go. There were just some weapons I need to remove. I never use this weapon. And I never use this as well.
The boss was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but only amateurs rely on wishful thinking. Listen to this.
If Xivu Arath learns what the Guardians are up to in my oubliette, she'll do what she always does. Attack. Lucky for us, her poor Wrathborn is so eager to die. They'll make lovely tithes, provided the Guardians survive long enough to collect them.
Yeah, my theory, Zebu or Roth is gonna be weak as fuck at the end. Because we just keep siphoning
When
our
I
time.
discovered this fire, I saw heresy. A temple of the sky. I sought to destroy it. But now, I see truth. It is built on a foundation of death. A temple of the sword. Logic so pure. Even the warriors of the sky honor it.
Swear, she's really horny about war and death.
Our rituals are discovered by the Eater of Weakness, the god of the rotting slave. Hurrah!
There we go, Brood Mother.
No longer the hive's
Talons of Zebu or Roth. Okay, what do I do here? We're gonna go just get the last one and finish this. And we're good.
millennia of conquest. The hive's eternal sword poised to strike down the world. Liar, enemy, worshiper. You would disavow me? even as you lay tribute at my feet. Turn your weapons against me, for I am the destruction you create!
No.
Simuarak would lay claim to all conflict, but she is no longer the only hive god of strife. Wrest these tributes from her grasp, for they are now mine.
Alright, solar crystal. Shit, crap. Ah, fuck. Yeah, grab the crystal, grab the crystal. Okay, crystal's down. Alright, that's all the crystals.
Your tributes sharpen a blade that would soon pierce the heart of war itself. Exalt me with your violence, as you have always done.
No.
You are deserving of the greatest death I can bestow, worshiper. The Leviathan renders itself
Zolmak
your
Light.
honor.
Huh?
The Leviathan leader was testing your capabilities. He'll be back with reinforcements once Zebu's brood is assembled.
Sometimes I think the boss believes in you more than her own brood. She left this for you.
If the Guardians survive my sister's assault, it'll be on account of their ferocity, not their clemency. Zebu Arath will be thrilled. The Guardians will claim self-defense, of course, but that self-deception will only work for so long. Eventually, they'll have to admit they live by the sword as much as my sister does. It's so nice when the
True.
people we
Hive
love
logic,
all
soul
get
logic is
along.
basically XP.
Don't you think?
They literally made XP, getting XP, a literal philosophy in the lore. Alright, is this the last thing for the week?
I can hardly believe the tactical reports I'm writing. Vanguard forces, pursuing tithes to Hive Commune Eris Morn, have engaged Xivu Arath's troops in Savathun's throne world. We are caught between the sister gods of combat and lies, and we're trying to resurrect the one who's caused us the most suffering. Even if we win, we lose. We accepted an impossible bargain. Savathun knew we couldn't defeat Xivu Arath. No one can win a battle against war itself. Eris understands this better than any of us. I know she's working on a plan. But I must still prepare for unexpected outcomes. If her transformation is influencing her judgment, how would I know? What could I even do to keep her safe? Guardian, be careful. We've lost so much to the Hive already. We can't let them take any more.
Alright, I want to kill Xivu. Want Xivu, come fight us. Alright, and now we got the radio.
So, you're really taking on Xivu Arath's top general. I love watching you do our dirty work. I was digging through Savathun's archives and I found this little gem from about 1 million years ago. I figured you should know what you're up against.
For the first time, the Ammonites broke us. Hordes of my brood lay rotting in tribute. And the fetter of weakness was upon us. But our enemies have big stars of their own. Their cruel admiral abandoned the battlefield to attend their frail Leviathan. They would live in peace without first killing death. We shall reward their insolence without mercy. Go forth, my brood. Devour their Leviathan. Become their extinction and make temples of their corpses.
You humans think you're so special. The Ammonites had the Traveler, a Leviathan, even their own light. Their civilization make you look like pawn scum. But they ain't around anymore. Because Xivu's brood wiped them out. Every last one. And you're next.
And we'll kill her. Alright, that's the seasonal story. Let's check on the Veil Containment. I haven't been checking on Veil Containment. Let's see if there's anything new there. Nothing? Okay, nothing new there. Alright. I'm gonna boot up Starfield. I'm gonna have some water first and then go boot up Starfield. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back on some water. Okay, hold on. Okay, no catch up working now. Okay, get the framework work frame rate better, much better frame rate with DLSS.
I'll even vet your service, Captain.
Alright, let's continue to make
Something
quests.
you need? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Greetings, Walter Stroud.
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
The UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
People have
We
artifacts.
have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
I mean, I'm excited. My first
Felt the
mission.
same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
We'll be locked far. So what to get us anyway? Constellation of salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Okay. Got it. You and me until we get that
We'll
artifact.
need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Me, you don't care if I just let's turn off some stuff to save some RAM. Alright. What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who have always
go.
been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Alright, so we'll be our crew.
I hope you're still glad you joined Constellation, Noel.
Absolutely, Sarah. I've never regretted the decision.
You've been an invaluable asset to the group, Noel. Just wanted to make sure you didn't regret it.
It's not always easy, but I just remind myself that if it weren't for you and for Constellation,
Okay, so the
I
camera
had
works
no idea
exactly
that
like.
any of this was going on.
How the fuck does this
I know
flashlight
everyone's
work?
excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible.
Okay, so the way the camera turns works more like it does in Fallout. We have to hold F in order to look at the front of your character. There's a credit card.
Your file here just says scoundrel, followed by a lot of expletives. Look, whatever trouble you're bound to
Hey.
cause, do it somewhere else.
Hey, that's something based on my background. Nice.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
What's the Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Maybe later.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right?
I wonder how factions will work.
I still haven't
Starfield.
given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
Is it gonna be
It's a
like
game we
Morrowind,
play.
where you get
He
locked
asks,
out of the
I say no.
factions?
Here's what I got for you two.
Or you just
Vanguard
join all of
volunteer
them?
by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care.
Mars.
Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Let's see. Essentially, use an ornament. If he's on patrol, he could be putting an item at risk. Wait, what's wrong with the Sol
You
system?
kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet.
Yeah,
Only
isn't
thing
like
there the
Earth
UC cares
fucked?
about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Who's this Moara?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
We'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make a good offer for it.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Boris, gonna think about Sidonia?
Yeah, bring a coloring book. Get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Did Moara say where we found this ornament of his?
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
We're up to Sidonia then.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Alright. And we gotta go down.
You expecting me to jump down after you?
Yes. It's no commercial district. frame rate's still a little choppy, but that's fine. It's smooth, you know. What they got here?
You see that scientist out in front of Matt, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Rations? Check.
Outland. Oh crap, got some frame drop there.
Wow, you look completely different.
What's this place?
How can I help you be the best? Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for...
Okay.
You're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen. All our services in...
Maybe for our third date, I'll be ready.
Alright, I think that's just where you want to change your look.
I wonder what she looks like. I do.
Outland.
You're only as safe as your equipment. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, all of our products.
Right.
And while I've never needed...
That's not very reassuring.
As I've said, I wouldn't sell anything that hasn't been recommended. And of course, if they're frequent, that means their equipment...
That's what I have to
Yes,
say.
by all means, have a look.
Star Roamer. Space Trucker. Navigator. Documents.
See you around.
Alright. So that's an equipment shop.
You simply have to try it.
Alright, spaceport.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
I think some people can find one.
Ah, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
No idea. I'm not one for analyzing art like that.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visas since the Colony War.
The law's the law, sir. And that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
What's this guy?
Hold that up. There is
By Vectera, by Vectera, by
Oh,
Vectera!
adoring fan.
I can't believe it!
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura.
Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars.
Someplace else.
Bane of the Fleet?
Oh, don't be so modest. It was all over SSNN. Lone miner tames the Crimson Fleet, saves a member of Constellation, and steals the hearts of millions. No, trillions!
No.
And now you're standing here next to me. Oh, really is you, right?
Yeah, it's me.
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I
Kinda
know
nice how
it's
the
you,
Dorian fan actually has some
what
views.
are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
What changed your routine?
Oh, yes. Normally I start my day by drinking 4 cups of coffee and stuffing my face with chunks. But after being inspired
I wonder,
by your
hey, this
story,
got the same
I
voice
thought to
actor as
myself,
Dorian fan
what
from
would the
Oblivion.
great and powerful hero of Vectera do? And so instead, I went for a jog. I ran and I ran and I ran, picturing you in the distance, like a North Star. Imagine my surprise to find you were actually real. By the light of Polaris, it must be fate.
I was just minding my own business when it came out.
Me too. I was minding your business as well, visualizing it, dreaming it, and tending to it like a garden in bloom. And now here it is.
I love it. We got ourselves the Dorian fan. We have to take this guy along with us.
Such an honor.
And then toss him off a cliff.
Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
Lead the offensive crew of making essential until unassigned. If you're gonna be my psychic, won't you need a costume?
Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet? If not, I can start one.
Welcome aboard.
You won't be disappointed.
Manage your crew, review and change the position between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship or outposts. Look at my ship.
A good one.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something?
Are you alright? What is that about? The guards have issues.
Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me, a political envoy who comes here constantly trying to help prevent another war. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa? Ridiculous.
Do you know anyone that can help? I can talk to them for you.
Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestar Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do.
For a few credits, I'd be happy to make a little detour to your embassy.
Fine. Seems like I'm at everyone's mercy today.
1,500. Let's have this guy.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Why, the terrorist attack or something? Commercial districts.
You didn't hear this from me. Those eclectic factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. That's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted in the space dust.
Wonder if they're a joinable faction, or if they're just an enemy faction.
Enhance is my favorite place.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
A fuck ton.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Yes, exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through
unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity.
I can decrease the graphical settings. Keep FSR. Do some sharpening.
Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
And this guy.
I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
I'm not thinking
anything. Are you
anything.
sure about that? I think we're all looking for something, even if we're not aware of it. I could be wrong, of course, wouldn't be the first time, but if you find you're desiring something, you might give something of our writings a read. See what you think. I'd recommend starting with Among the Graph Jumps. I'm sure there's a copy lying about somewhere. And if you'd like, we could have a little chat afterwards. I'll certainly be here for it, or any other reason you might need me. Understandable. The things I've forgotten over time. Well, you could fill more than a few books. As I said, I'm sure there's a copy somewhere. Might jog your memory. And it would give us an opportunity to discuss the ideas, which I would thoroughly enjoy. If you do read it, you know where to find me.
The embassy.
Only those with an appointment are allowed inside the embassy. Welcome to the
Just
Freestar
bored.
Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Shisom is being held in spaceport by UC security.
Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, and it seems like only yesterday.
The Freestar, the FC's no friend of you and me.
I think should have in the Freestar Embassy.
Well, I
What's the
want it
embassy?
torn down, of course. The fact that there's even an embassy for them here after what they did, it's infuriating. Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Yeah, policy uses
When
it
dealing
anyway.
with the FC, you're right. They'll just pick and choose what laws they like and which ones to break. They don't care what the consequences are, or how many people die.
What's the problem with the FC?
What's my problem with them? Really? I'm keeping the FC accountable for the terrible things they've done. The Colony War was an unforgivable tragedy. Countless lives could have been spared, but the Freestar Collective was out for blood. The Freestar Collective took my father away from me.
Yeah, we'll have a fair watch and move on.
But that's not what I want. I don't want us to move on. I want people to wake up and realize what the FC did to us, and I want them to be angry. I want justice and closure for everyone in the UC.
Alright.
Right.
Okay, so the FC started a war.
Aquilus has seen so much.
Thank you for helping me.
Export. Alright, let's go to Mars.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
Your
We're gonna ship them.
your boots polished, your mirror shine.
Okay, how do I just check shipping? Cargo hold. Okay. Alright, let's go. Okay, so the space map. Soul.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Marking station, marking Met Factory, Signal. Let's get out.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's it going to run?
Built in Sidonia, completely underground. Clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Yeah, so there's no terraforming on Mars. So it's still the same Mars right now.
What do you mean there's no water?
Any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend them.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist there.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back.
Mining's fair work, but you can't take it all so seriously, I always tell my mates.
Screw this.
We're pulling rocks out of the ground, not building spaceships. Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Hey, let's
Name's
take off.
Trevor, mining director for the Deimos Mining Project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
I used to do mining work for Argos. I was hoping to have work, but it doesn't sound like it.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately, all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job, off the books.
Depends on what it is. Let's see what you got.
I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a
that
plan
sucks.
for solving our little problem, though.
Tell me the plan.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Are you sure you're not just exploiting me for free labor?
Of course not. I'll pay you out of my own pocket. I care about my miners, even if I'm willing to put in some sacrifices to help. That's just the kind of guy I am. If I had the credits to buy all the equipment myself, I would. But this is the next best thing.
Why not just hire more miners?
Yeah, don't you think I want to? Corporate sets the contracts and they're not giving out anymore, so we work with what we've got. Something to do with insurance, benefits, and other liabilities. So I don't make the rules.
Alright, I'll do
When
it.
you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I ain't a psychiatrist.
Look like a Vanguard named
He ain't been
Molara.
around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
This isn't kind to the lost. He's in trouble or worse.
Sounds about right, yeah. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Alright, let's get to the part where you make your line.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
You can need help. You shouldn't put a price on that.
Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me? I want him found. I do. All right, I give up.
Hey.
Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Molara kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Yeah, that was definitely not what I'm paying for.
I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote...
Alright, let's do some work for this guy first.
Why are they
The miners pretty much
To explore.
Yeah, we're helping a guy out. But also we can come get with do that iron. Let's beat this guy.
Okay. I can see you're serious about helping me.
What's the klaxons in that detonation announcement I heard?
Oh, that! Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh?
Oh no, I'm even more concerned that particle detonations are happening around me all the time.
Oh, come on, mate. It's perfectly safe. We're miles away, so all we get is a little jiggle now and again. Just make sure to hold the railing when going downstairs and you'll be fine.
Dropped off the ore as
Great.
requested.
Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Wait, you want me to become his assistant?
We just need you to take the job until we get the approval signed. Then you can quit, keep it, or do whatever. It's not as bad as it sounds. Worst case scenario, you may have to go fetch some stuff for him and go over his messages. It'll be easy, I promise.
Probably easy to just ask him to approve it.
Don't think I've tried? Like I said, the guy is literally useless without his assistant. I don't even know if he knows how to actually use a computer. And everything Deimos does is so mired in bureaucracy because of their contracts with the UC. Which means, unfortunately, we need to do all the things by the book if we want them done at all.
I'm gonna take the job.
Now, hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
Yeah.
Do you have a child or children between the ages of 5 to 18? Enroll them in a United
Hey, might as well get some XP.
program.
Cash.
Your children.
Let's go points. Let's do the pickpocket. 5% less itself, 10% more. Which one's the combat slide? I do wellness. We're gonna be using pistols on this character. We're gonna go in close range, like pistols and shotguns.
Provided with routine programs. Of art, science, mathematics, history, and more, all in the comfort of your own home. Put your children on the right path to success and enroll today.
Low gravity.
You're going to be carrying that gooey mess, right?
may I serve you? I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated
Nickel
members.
sealants.
It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours. It must be great to be able to see yourself.
Okay, I need to check ship inventory.
Whenever you want. I bet your whole house is full of
Oh, okay. Inventory's up here. Okay. Wait, I already checked out my ship's inventory. Alright, let's head to the station. Shut up. Soul Star Station. Ow. God damn it. Fucking hell. Wait. What was my last save? I forgot I turned off autosave. God damn it. I'm a fucking retard.
So, we're going to... That means people
Alright,
been
let's
letting
not. We already been through all this.
felt the same way when I started. But it's not just I'm going to be we'll need to head to Mass. And listen, every member of
Hello there, Vasco.
Good.
How may I assist you?
No, I don't need it.
Does anyone know? Does anyone know the autosave is not as fucked as it is in like Skyrim? Because I know with like Skyrim, like the autosave isn't very good. It kind of will cause corruption eventually.
Sarah, another space. All right, all right.
It's a game we
Here's what I got for you.
the Sol system.
He's Martian, born. Word is he's got some. Soul system is.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you?
Hey, nothing wrong. It's definitely a lifestyle. I'm serious about that.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the map.
Hey, no funny stuff with that.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
And that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security
Does he
Charter
don't have
2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
By Vectera? Is it you? Captain of...
There is no such addendum. The war ended...
Then the day, but now... But
I am representative Evans Chisholm of the...
Me too! Either way. Hey, what am I... You won't be
Representative, I just enforced them. You have a good day now. Someplace else. Is there a problem?
What? Did you not hear? And this is the thanks I get. Oh, really? Look.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees? Sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that.
imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course. It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you...
The guards will check you at the elevator. Welcome to the Freestar. Tippet. I'll get this squared away.
Understand his pain.
Go in. Spaceport. Actually, maybe I should turn on autosave. It's doing on fast travel.
Seems like the Crimson
Lift off when you are, Captain.
Yes, Your Eminence?
Alright. Let's get back to where we were.
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
Alright, head back to Mars.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land in Sidonia.
Like touching down on a cloud. Your landing skills never cease to impress.
Always praise him.
Leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches
keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian land. Found a clutch of heat leeches.
Got cold beers and good apples. You ain't been around. Sounds about right. Look,
He has a tab.
it's a lot.
No, I've done this route.
You calling me a liar?
Oh, please. Lower the price.
Fine. Come on. I want him found. All right. Last time he was here.
Venus?
I got what I got.
Another long day.
I know the day.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, good spirits. Argos, huh? Unless, maybe you could help me. Great! See, your problem is, I've got a plan. I'm getting there. First, I'll fill you in on the... I need to know. When you've got enough...
Sorry.
Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
I can't imagine what's happening here. There's an entire universe to explore.
Never noticed there was an elevator here.
Okay. Great. Peter's the only one. I think I've... Now hold on, it's... Head to the demo. Come back and see me when you...
You're jumping through.
Alright, now we're back to where we were before I go myself, so... Gotta get to the space station and get the job done.
My buddy Bench keeps asking me if I can help him out.
Move on.
This all feels...
Alright, back from space to station. Where's the station? Deimos. station. Alright, careful.
Welcome to Deimos Star Yard. If you have business, feel free to dock.
Alright, let's talk to the manager guy.
Welcome to Deimos.
Dave.
Acting executive assistants. Apply. Five to 10 years. Masters. The confidence for this book. Please answer. You don't want to bring him a whiskey. What is that? There's that. He appeared arrives in the office for a meeting with the executive who was explicitly running late. What should you do? Right, function preventing executive starship from starting up. They need to go to an important offer meeting soon. What course of action do you take? Need to reschedule. The handling is an email. You come across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information about the executive. What should you do? Confront the executive and blackmail them whilst getting big raise. Instead of contacting and asks you what to do with their office in the middle of the night, you can tell they are drunk. What do you do? You know what I'm missing part of. It's not set start over. Alright. Let's see what happens with that one.
Most build some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably why the UC Navy continues to contract with them to this day.
Deimos ships are responsible for the
technology that was.
Alright, now I've got to go back. Okay, wait, I can just travel here.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain Estonia.
Alright, here. Wonder when we can start attacking enemy ships. What count the enemy ships, I mean.
Careful near the railings on the upper level.
Oh yeah, we're going up here. Alright, let's go on the elevator. Continue. Oh, he's the right one.
Don't worry. We're gonna make...
Take the
Okay,
activation.
now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in. I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity.
Oh yeah,
Believe me,
deleted.
if you knew Tia, you wouldn't worry. I'll be honest, she's so overworked and behind in her tasks that I don't even think she knows there are any applications. That's a good point, though. Once your application is in, I'll ping her and ask her to take a look to see if any applications came in for me. That should get her to finally take a look. See yours, if all goes well.
Okay. I'll do
That's
it.
the spirit? Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. I'm surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Easy hack.
I heard they found another new freshwater
What's it?
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative...
Patience. Leets. Leets. And... Yep, no, go back. Back at whiskey.
Contract?
Sneaky. Alright, application's deleted. Let's get the assistant job.
Trust me, this is the best shop, and I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant.
I have to figure out what we're doing.
They won't. I'll tell you a little secret. No one really cares too much. I'm not saying anyone's bad at their job, just that everyone's too busy and overworked to care. Seriously, no worries, mate. I've been here long enough to know how they operate up there.
You don't need to feel bad about other applicants.
Not really, and neither should you. Either those applications were old and those people have moved on, or as soon as you disappear after this, they'll get to hiring again. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Right. What could work?
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that. Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
You're now ready to work.
Good. Now, let's make... You look a bit different than I remembered. Did you go to Enhance? No.
Yes.
Now I remember. They told me they sent me someone new. Anyway, when they told me how poorly you did on your application questions, I had my doubts. But at least you showed up on time, so maybe there's hope. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
Sure, tell me what to do.
Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now,
what shipment
run off and get it for me.
You have? What happened to your last assistant?
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
What do you hear exactly?
Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that's the... All right, new assistant. I keep forgetting.
What's in the shipment?
What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know. Have a good
Alright,
one.
fuck off. Asshole.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
This guy.
Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you?
Is there something important I need
Something
to do?
important, huh? Well, lay it out for me.
Here we have a Peter Brennan.
Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
So you heard of me?
Heard of you? Of course, how could I not?
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Sidonia, and not your work for Constellation, Miss Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you?
Trust no shipment, so you may know what happened.
Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
Because it's stolen by pirates, why not ask the sister?
Oh, it's a few reasons. I don't want this mired in their process. Also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor to lose a ship. So I'd rather that not get out. I'm sure you understand.
Why is it important to destroy the ship?
Well, this is a tricky situation indeed. Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes.
Oh. Alright.
Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
Let's find a stolen ship.
Sidonia can have the present.
The miners pretty much run the lower level here.
Alright, where do I need to go for that? Oh, here it is. Yes, of course. And
Noted 4. We are ready to depart.
ah, god damn it.
Hey, friend. To me, it is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help.
Let me try with you. I've come to take back what is yours, but I want to make a deal.
I'm listening. Let's see what you've got to say, cowgirl. Keep your weapon in its holster and come aboard.
Ah, it's Doc. Oh, no, fuck. I did not mean to undock. Let's try this again. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. I think I fucked it up.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
Hey, friend. Don't mean to bother you, but it is good to see someone else.
Oh, this guy's level 26.
Okay, that's far enough. Now you know I'm not as alone and helpless as you thought. So think about how you want to handle this. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you. Time's up. Thanks for the shit. We'll be
Nope. Fuck you.
Blew it. I'm gonna go down. This is sadly for you.
Oh shit. The fuck?
Don't leave any of that behind.
Ah, I'm moving forward already.
Warmed up.
Okay, we got too much stuff on inventory. Let's dump some stuff. I'm cracking. I keep the maelstrom stuff. Anything else in here? No.
are we going? What are we doing? What's next?
Let's put some stuff away. Let's have all the ship parts. And resources. Well, let's keep going. Undock. And scuttle the ship. How do we destroy the ship? I destroyed a ship. Okay. Shit. It's actually getting kind of late. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It's getting kind of late, so yeah. I'm gonna see you on next time. Actually, tomorrow I got the Genshin event's almost over. I still gotta do that tomorrow, so yeah, I think I'll be streaming Genshin tomorrow. Yeah, community events. All right. See you all next time.